Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you with the NBA 5 game slate, maybe four. Miami's barely hanging on with healthy players, but we'll get into it, guys. If you're new, ladies and gentlemen, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below, because I'm giving away $20 PayPal, guys, giving it away this Saturday. So make sure you guys get in on that. Um, and welcome if you're new. Welcome. I do NFL, NBA, NHL, UFC. Got a UFC card. I'm watching fight tape as we speak. That's why this video is coming out so late. So just a busy, busy time. And what a time to be alive for DFS, guys. Um, James Harden to Brooklyn, right? We had some trades going on today. So some teams are going to be shorthanded just because of that. I mean, this slate is going to be interesting. You're thinking a 5 game slate. This one's going to be exciting. Many ways it can go. So, off the tops, guys, this is Draft Dashboard. It's only $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below. You yourself can have Draft Dashboard, guys. With that dollar, you get access to all my saved lineups, all my watch players, the lineup optimizer, player trends, who's trending up and who's straight getting you in the prison pocket, the sleepers and studs, the position optimizer. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. Position optimizer that breaks down every single player, slate by slate. And you get the NBA cheat sheet because if you can't win, cheat. It's got the best studs, best mid tier, best value. This is Draft Dashboard, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, so we'll start tonight at point guard. You got your top options. So Steph Curry against Denver, 9-7. A lot of people might go here. I think he's going to be highly owned, guys, but I probably won't be one of them because he does not do well against Denver. 19, 37, 30. So, I mean, his last 2 games have been shit, right? Let's face it, have not been good. He had a 68 and then a 28, 55. So, Steph is just all over the place. But seeing that history against Denver, I'm probably going to pay up elsewhere, guys. But 9.7K on DraftKings, $100 cheaper on FanDuel. Damien Lillard finally showed out tonight, got a 71, 41 minutes. Him and CJ both showed out, man. Going up against Indy, guys. Lillard, last time he played Indy, he got an 84, a 64. Dame Dollars is back, guys. It's a back-to-back, but I don't think he sits. I'm hearing whispers that he might sit, but I don't see why. I'm just 9.3K, $100 less on FanDuel. I'd probably rather go here than Steph Curry, guys. And he's always low owned. Same with CJ McCollum here, 8.4K. I still think he's way too cheap. He consistently puts up 50 burgers. Last 3 games, 33 and then a 45. Decent history against Indy, guys. 43, 39, 28, 27. CJ McCollum's on another level this year. So you can stack these two guys right here. You'll be just fine. Next up, you got Malcolm Brogdon starting to slow down a little bit, right? After all those 50 burgers, 44, 46, 34. That's slowing down, right? Um, Going up against Portland. Guards do great against Portland, guys. No, um, my God, brain fart, guys. I always have brain farts in the middle of freaking videos. But his teammate got traded today, so it's a Malcolm Brogdon show at guard, guys. Um, 8.3K if you want to stack him and CJ McCollum. That's not a bad play either. You don't have to necessarily pay up at point guard. I'm going to pay up elsewhere, but we'll get to that, guys. But Brogdon is definitely in play. His minutes have come down though, 39, 37, 32. So he was consistently getting 40 minutes a game. But they've just played so many games this week, guys. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on that. I mean, we probably wouldn't know anyway, but still a smash play, guys. Still Victor Oladipo. That's what I was thinking of. Victor Oladipo. Jesus Christ. It is 2 in the morning, guys, as if you couldn't tell. I work my butt off between UFC, NHL, NBA right now, guys. I need more rock stars. And then you got the guards for Toronto. Van Vliet, Kyle Lowry. 8-2 Van Vliet, 8-1 Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry's always lower owned out of the two. Going up against Charlotte, um, they're okay plays. You know they're going to get the minutes, right? Except if it blows out, which it could, because Charlotte is down a player now, which we'll get to. Um, but yeah, both are in play. LaMelo Ball. So finally came back down to earth with that 19. Only played 25 minutes. And he might get this. I don't know, guys. Is this the time he gets to start due to this injury? 7.6K. I still like it. He was still kind of low owned today. I still think he bounces right back, guys. Love this kid. Love watching him play. Gordon Hayward went down. So we'll see if Gordon Hayward plays. I doubt it on a back-to-back, but you never know. It's the NBA. If Gordon Hayward's out, maybe they push Ball to the starting lineup finally. But we'll see. He's doing just fine off the bench, guys. He just had a bad night. It happens. Believe it or not, LaMelo Ball is human. Next up, DeJounte Murray. 7-5 is okay as long as DeMar DeRozan is out. He's questionable. I'm trying to find updates, guys, but DeRozan is questionable. If DeRozan's in, I'm gonna skip the DeJounte Murray. But if he's out, DeJounte Murray, fire away. He's only 7.5K, 32, 24, 52 in his last three. He gets 30 minutes a game. Going up against a low. How shall I put this nicely? A lot of people are missing from Houston. How's that? How's that? 38, 30, 27, 31, 20 in his last five, guys. 50-point upside here. So don't sleep on him. And a good matchup against Houston. No James Harden. Get him in there, guys. So the Miami team now. Again, guys, they're stretched very, very thin. I mean, to the point to where this game might not even play. Philly, most of the guys are back. So these Miami guys, are going to play 40 minutes. They're not going to have a choice, even in a blowout situation. So Tyler Hero at 7-3 should be chalky as hell. But with that said, I mean, if these Miami players, if he's the one you want to fade, I think that's not a bad idea. Here's my reasoning, because 39 minutes last game, 49 fantasy points. He got off to a really, really slow start. If it wasn't for that overtime, he probably would have just barely gotten like 40 fantasy points. And a 7-3, it might be a sneaky fade, guys. Call me crazy, but I don't know. Call me crazy. So yeah, I mean, Graham Rozier might get a bump, but I'd rather go Graham at 6K. He's more consistent. 29, 39, 29 in his last three. Plays mid-30s minutes. Hell, that might even go up. But yeah, he's $100 cheaper on FanDuel. Devontae Graham, you can get him in there. Patty Mills is fine too, but not for 5-2. Gabe Vincent. This is LT's call in the last members only podcast, guys. Today we had fun in the members only podcast in the DFS club, guys. We'll get into how to join the DFS club in a second, guys. 4.2K, 36 minutes, 36 fantasy points. All this guy does is chuck 3-pointers. So if he starts getting in a rhythm, guys, I don't know. We got him at low ownership, but I have a feeling he won't be low owned this late. But he's definitely in play, guys, at 4.2K. Definitely looking like a stars and scrubs slate. We got Monty there. Tyrese Maxey Pad, with everybody coming back, Shake Milton should be in, so I'm not gonna screw around with that. Aaron Holiday, again, no Oladipo, so you can take a shot here. It's not really point chasing. Is it a must play? No. He could get you 12 fantasy points. His floor is very, very scary, right? Usage rate's not bad though, 27, 20%. He should get a little bit of uptick in minutes, but I just wish he was in that 3K range, guys. Yeah, he had a great game this game, but we'll see. We'll see, guys. We'll see if we have to go there. Let's go to shooting guard. Don't you dare be sour. All right. Let's see. You already know. So yeah, Oladipo will not play probably. Hey, how'd you guys like that Wiggins call last game, huh? Got you at 46 if you played him. What is he? 6.8 here. Just not digging it. Not this time, guys. Not this time. Ben Mclemore. So with the trades and with the injuries, we'll see if Mclemore gets a start. If he does, his production's got to go up, right? You already know Mclemore. When he gets 30 minutes, he can easily get 30 fantasy points. So if Mclemore gets a start at 3.4K, I think it's pretty sneaky, because I think everybody's just going to gravitate towards Miami. So alternate value play here at 3.4K. Get him in there. Let's see. Danny Green at 5'7", not with everybody back. It's going to be funny, though, to see how many people chase the 62-point game. It's going to be funny to see what his ownership is, though. A lot of people are going to chase that, thinking he's going to do it again, but nah. Lonnie Walker's in play. He's 5.6K. Again, this is all depending on DeRozan, right? If DeRozan's in, not so much. But 35, 30, 27 minutes in his last three, 34, 39 in his last two. That's promising. Again, depleted Houston team. Get him in there. Next up, so I was on Duncan Robinson last slate, and it worked out pretty good. 5.5K. His ownership was like 20%. It wasn't too bad. Played 45 minutes, 36 fantasy points. One of these players that I do really like, guys. If his shots are dropping, they're dropping. And he can get you there, guys. Let's see. Eric Gordon, if he plays, which I think he might be forced to play, to be honest with you. He's questionable, right? He's 5.1. He's going to be the guy to go to in Houston. Straight up. He's going to be the guy. And when there's no Harden, there's no Wall, like Eric Gordon could put up 30, 35, dare I say maybe a 40. So we'll see. He's going to have no choice, you know. The production on all these Houston guys is going to go through the roof. So James Harden, Wall won't be hogging the ball. These guys are going to have to get it done. So get them in there. Let's see. Gary Harris is questionable. I mean, even if he plays, 4-5 is not bad. 26-30 in his last two before he got hurt. But before that, 22-20. I think we can do better on this slate. If he's out, though, PJ Dozier's worth a look. But again, it's PJ Dozier. Let's not get too hasty here. David Nwaba too should be in play. 3.2K. Everybody out. Probably will come off the bench, but if he starts, not a bad play, but scary, right? Scary. But this is the night before, and it's good to know that we do have some value the night before. Max Struss here, 3.1K. Played 23 minutes, 12 fantasy points. That's kind of concerning that in that game he only played 23 minutes. But we'll see, man. We'll see. If he gets a start, maybe. But other than that, I think it's one of the very few Miami guys that probably won't get 40 minutes. We're looking for the 40-minute guys. Sterling Brown should be starting in this rotation at bare minimal price tag, guys. Bare minimal price. With that said, if he gets 25 to 30 minutes at 3K, guys, all you're asking for is 20 fantasy points, minimal. And then you get value, guys. So Sterling Brown, get him in there. And that's it. So let's go to small forward. So yeah, DeRozan, we don't know. All these other Philly guys, with the exception of Embiid, I'm pretty much not on because I'm just afraid of the blowout. Because Miami will have no choice, blowout or not, they're going to have to play their guys. Keldon Johnson, if DeRozan's out, 6.1K. I have a feeling he'll be low owned because he hasn't been putting up those 40s and 50s. 32, 20, 37, 13, 31. But the last time he faced Houston, he got 44. So it could be sneaky mid-range player here. Keldon Johnson, guys, get him in there. Let's see here. Will Barton. Every time I play him, he sucks. But just to mention, he does have a 53 against Golden State 2 games ago. Coming off a 37-point game. Play at your own risk. It's just the price tag. And when I play him, yeah. It's personal, okay? It's personal. Kelly Oubre, 5.3K. Had a decent game. Played 29 minutes, 31 fantasy points. 26, 13 before that. Normally comes off the bench. Should do so again. Definitely in play for me at 5.3. At that price tag, you want close to as 30 as possible. Can he get you there against Denver? He could. I mean, it's not too far fetched. Miles Bridges should. I mean, if um, Gordon Hayward is out, Miles Bridges should slide into the starting rotation. So keep your eyes and ears open for that. That's what I mean, guys. There's a lot going on for this slate for it only being a 5 gamer. If Bridges gets a start at 4.7K, I think he's definitely worth a look, guys. Should get about 30 minutes because off the bench he's getting 28, 25 as long as you stay close. Um, but Toronto, I mean, they're good, but they ain't, they're not the Clippers or the Lakers, so it could be competitive, but we'll see, guys. Andre Iguodala is in play at 4K. It's gross, right? I don't like the price. He should be in the 3K range. 22 minutes last game, 26 fantasy points. I mean, if you're desperate, we already got to them. All right, guys. So, if you didn't cash today, don't you dare be sour. Clap your hands and feel the power. Let's go to power forward, guys. There we go. All right, so power forward and center, you already know they're already stacked. You got Sabonis at 9.5, 46, 46, 62 in his last 3. His minutes also going down, right? It's because of they're playing so many damn games this week. So still nice price tag at 9.5, guys. I would definitely try and get Sabonis in before I got Steph Curry in. I mean, the ceiling, in my opinion, is pretty much the same. It's just Sabonis has the safer floor this year. He does have a 65 against Portland. So great matchup. Great matchup. Get him in there, guys. Then you got this man. Finally, they put him to the 5. He's playing center now, where he belongs. Pascal Siakam Malakam, 8.5K. Absolutely love this spot right here. 57, 45, 51 in his last 3. Should have another. I mean, as long as they start him at the 5, he should have another 50-point game, guys. I don't see why he wouldn't. 8.5K. As you guys can see, I'll be paying up for the bigs down here. So get him in there. Marcus Aldridge. The resurrection of Marcus Aldridge is what I call him, man. 6.7K. 42, 39 in his last 2 games. And plays about 31 to 36 minutes, depending on the game. Good matchup against Houston, guys. His upside, his ceiling's probably 40. So anything over that is great. At 6'7", he's fine. I don't think he'll have a floor game coming. Then Chris Boucher, 6.5K. Starting to get more minutes, right? 29, 23, 32. He's always popular. He's always popular. Should get about 30 fantasy points. 40, 38, 49 in his last 3. Against Charlotte, I'm not afraid of Charlotte. They're ranked 28th in the league, actually, against Big, so not too good. And they're down a player, so Chris Boucher, 6'5", get him in there. Kelly O, 6.4K. One of these Miami players, I think you got to get in there, guys. Even at 6.4K, Kelly Olynyk, right? We're used to seeing him in that 4.5, like steady 4.5K price tag, but they priced him up here, especially on FanDuel. $1,100 cheaper on FanDuel, so obviously more of a FanDuel play. Like Boucher, right? 6.5 on DraftKings, more of a DraftKings play because on FanDuel he's 1,300 more. So Olynyk, he's gonna play on both sides. Don't get me wrong, but an absolute crush play on FanDuel, guys. Get him in there. He'll be in there. PJ Washington's having a great season. 6'3". Price is coming up. 41, 25, 45 in his last 3. He gets Toronto. They're not as good defensively as they were last year. So don't let that scare you. Last time against him, he got a 31. So, fine play. He'll be low owned. PJ Washington, 6'3". Get him in there. Okay. Draymond Green is still too cheap, guys. He's still 5.4K. 30, 39 in his last 2. The minutes are there. He's back to full strength, guys. Look what he's done against Denver in his last 2. 34, 35 fantasy points. So just a very safe play here. He's always low owned. I love Draymond Green, especially at this low price tag of 5.4K. $300 more on FanDuel. Then we got Precious. Precious, not the movie, but this kid, this rookie, man, 4.4K. Absolutely love this play. I think he's way too cheap. Honestly, they could have priced him up to 6K here, but we'll take it, right? $300 cheaper on FanDuel. Played 35 minutes last game, 40 fantasy points. Should play another 35. That's not going to change, maybe more. So get him in there, guys. That's a no-brainer. Absolutely a no-brainer. All right. So before we go into center, guys, if you want to join the winning team, you know what I'm talking about. The DFS Club, where we have so much fun, guys. Oh, my goodness. So we've had a lot of 3-day pass members coming in. And welcome to all the new members. And members, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the club, what your experience is right now. Because I think we're having a hell of a good time. These members only podcasts we do them 1 hour before lock are absolutely fire. You got DFS Space in there, my brother. You got LT in there, my other brother, and myself, Skywalker DFS. And you got 400 plus. We're creeping on 500 members, guys. That's a lot. We've taken over this industry. You get every single sport. There's no packages here. This is all access for everything. We had fun in NHL today. Preston was holding it down in NHL. We have experts for every single sport. NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, MMA, WNBA, college sports, EuroLeague basketball, guys. Click join now. Click my logo, Skywalker DFS, and then check out our prices, guys. We're the cheapest in the industry. Hands down. If you have any questions, best way to get in contact with me is via email. skywalkerdfs@gmail.com, because, guys, I don't go on Twitter unless I have to, so don't bother messaging me there. But yeah, guys, members only podcast. You get bankroll management. We do cover prize picks, the cheat sheets, guys. You get my lineups, my ownership, projections, everything, guys, for every single sport. DFSclub.com. Don't you dare be sour and miss out on these freaking takedowns, these big cashing games. LT had a hell of a good night tonight, guys. So let's go to center. So Jokic, I will have 100% of Jokic at 11K. 100%. The walking triple-double machine. I think a lot of people are going to point chase here with Joel Embiid. Now, because of that 83. Here's why I'm going to go Jokic. I know he's $1,000 more. Embiid was just pretty much the whole team last time. So his production had to go way up. Had to go way up. With Simmons back, with everybody back, Tobias Harris back. Embiid won't have to do it. And I think if the game gets out of hand, Embiid will have the luxury of sitting. So give me Jokic here. Absolutely. 50, 48, 52 in his last 3 against Golden State, guys. 67, 47, 44, 64, 71 in his last 5. Get him in there, guys. Not that Embiid's a bad play. It's just I think we'll get a lot more out of Jokic, and hopefully we get a lower ownership. Christian Wood's definitely in play at 7.7. Again, he's going to be asked to pick it up. 30, 30, 48 in his last 3. Again, no Harden, no Wall. So Christian Wood, they're going to try and dish it to him all game. Eric Gordon's going to take some shots. Aaron Gordon, Christian Wood, probably the 2 highest scoring players for this Houston team, guys. Get him in there. Miles Turner, man, I'm telling you guys, the safest cash play that's ever been in DFS. 6.6K. $1,200 more on FanDuel, so definitely more of a DraftKings play. 54, 29, 43. This man's playing, his minutes are trending upward while everybody else on Indy's trending downward. 36, 30, 41 minutes last game, guys. Gets a great matchup against Portland. Just having a great year. 33, 48, 31 in his last 3 against them. Get him in there, guys. Miles freaking Turner. I know, right? You said Nurkic, 5.3K. Finally got that 40-point game we've been looking for, right? Finally. 30 minutes. He played 30 minutes. Nothing happened. No blowout. No weird injury. It was the perfect night to play Nurkic. So back-to-back. He should play. He's still young, right? If he doesn't, I mean, We all know where to go. But I think he's going to play, and still way too damn cheap on DraftKings, guys. 5.3K, $1,100 more on FanDuel. Nurkic, you can definitely get him in there. Only center eligible, so you want to stack him and Jokic, you got that utility spot. Let's see. We already went over Precious. Chris Silva, another Miami player that'll be in the rotation, but this man fouled out in only 16 minutes. That's highly concerning, right? 16 minutes and he fouls out. So if he can manage to stay out of foul trouble, if you want to really roll the dice, you can go for a very low owned Chris Silva. He was 1% owned last game. Probably be around the same this time too. People are going to be terrified of that. But he's in that 3K range, guys, so he's definitely in play. And that's it, guys. That's going to do it. So 5-gamer, maybe a 4-gamer. Hopefully this Miami game holds up because there's some good value to be had there. And let's go. Again, guys, this is my sponsor, Draft Dashboard. Only $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below. And then you also get this live before lock injury and COVID updates. So, sorry, COVID. I meant flu. Sorry, YouTube. So, yeah, that's in there now, guys. They have articles, NFL, NBA, MLB, NHL, guys. Check it out. It's only $1. And then you got Draft Dashboard and the DFS Club. How can you go wrong? DFS Club, we're the cheapest in the industry. Any questions, email me, skywalkerdfs@gmail.com. Become part of this movement, guys. Grassroots. All right, I'm going to say a prayer for everybody. Then I'm going to go to bed because I'm exhausted. It's 2:30 in the morning. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless your pets. Say it with me. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. And most of all, don't you dare be sour. All right, guys. I love you very much. Thanks for watching. Take care.